Hello guys, welcome! Yesterday, Smilegating dropped a new balance patch and it's looking great. A total of 12 heroes and 3 artifacts got buffed. Though some changes don't do much, there are a few that caught my attention. The heroes that received buffs are Martial Artist Ken, Fallen Cecilia, Spirit Eye Celine, Sylvan Sage Vivian, Dragon King Sharoon, Lidica Kayron, Seaside Bellona, Iced Latte, Destina, Landy, and Watcher Shuri. Additionally, 3 artifacts were buffed: Raingar Special Drink, Wall of Order, and Fairy Tale for a Nightmare. Okay, without further ado, let's take a look. Martial Artist Ken's buffs are pretty straightforward. His skill 1 now guarantees a critical hit, which is a solid improvement. The extra 10% defense penetration is also a nice boost to his damage. With these changes, he should be better at handling Eligos and Vero Cleave comps, which currently have a 60% win rate in Legend. It's not a drastic overhaul, but it does make him a bit more viable in high-level play. Fallen Cecilia's update is a pretty big deal. She now reduces fixed damage, which is one of the most common draft archetypes in RTA right now. This makes her a much stronger pick and, well, it kind of makes Tekrin even less useful. A nice change, and it actually fits her lore against Munaat. That said, her gear requirements might be a bit tricky. Ideally, she needs to move right after Muna uses her skill 3. But with her base speed, that's not the easiest thing to pull off. Still, it's a solid buff that gives her more presence in the meta. What do you think? Does this make Fallen Cecilia worth picking up again? Spirit Eye Celine getting another buff? It feels like she's always getting adjustments, while other heroes are still waiting for some love. But that aside, this buff is actually pretty solid. She gets more damage on skill 1, and now has a cleanser on skill 3, which makes her even more versatile. Sylvan Sage Vivian's buffs are pretty interesting. Looking at how her kit works now, she seems like she's meant to be built with a speed set. She's shaping up to be another answer to Nafwal, Lua, and other cooldown reduction heroes, which is definitely nice to have. Dragon King Sharoon still feels like she's missing something. The buffs are nice, but I really think she needs a stronger cleanse, not just for movement preventing debuffs. Right now, she feels a bit too niche, which makes her hard to justify in most drafts. If only she had a broader cleanse. Yep, Lidica! Another toxic opener. Just what we needed, right? This one comes with a ton of debuffs to make matches even more fun. She can strip immunity buffs, apply bleed, bind, and defense break, and reduce combat readiness by 100%, which, by the way, ignores effect resistance if the enemy has bind. Oh, and just to top it off, she also reduces resources. Seriously. And of course, because that wasn't enough, she has a really good base speed, making her even more oppressive as an opener. Oh, another thing. Her exclusive equipment also give her additional restrict debuff. Fun, right? Kayron. Small change, not a big buff. Just a buff that increases performance. Seaside Bellona kinda nice. Survivability buff and increased chance for defense break. Ice Latte buff is decent. I thought the combat readiness increase after she's used her 3, but nope. Destina, skip. Small changes. A good survivability buff for Landy. Small changes, but impactful. Watasuri 우리 오빠 캐라. One of my favorite hero. Now we'll never miss. Alright, let's go over the artifact changes. Raingar Special Drink now simply increases damage dealt. Nothing flashy, but still a solid buff. Wall of Order got a bit more interesting with a higher attack buff percentage, and instead of a barrier, it now grants stealth, which makes it a great fit for post-buff Landy. And lastly, Fairy Tale for a Nightmare has a higher chance to strip enemy buffs and more fixed damage, increased by 500. Not a massive change, but hey, better than nothing. And that's all for this balance patch. Which change are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps out. See you next time!